Welcome to Story Minutes. I'm going to be reading excerpts from a short story entitled Superhighway. A synopsis and a link to where you can find the publication is listed below. When you're driving down the highway, you see those folks off to the side wearing vests with orange trash bags, some type of device which enables them to pick up trash. You ever wonder what their story is, who they are, or how they got there? I did. Let's begin, shall we? I'm assigned to a county road crew picking up trash along the interstate highway, wearing an orange vest. There are 4 of us on the crew who live in halfway homes and are required to work until our probation periods expire. Our boss is Deputy Horace, who drives the Orange County van, which tows a trailer, including our portable plastic toilet. He is tough. The smug deputy is nearing retirement, never leaves the van with the air conditioning roaring. He loves the Rolling Stones. The volume is so loud I can hear the lyrics despite his windows being closed. The 5-gallon water jug provided for our hydration is empty by noon, and Horace refuses to fill it. Each crew member is responsible for filling a minimum of 10 orange trash bags and cleaning 10 miles of highway in 10 hours. The only time we hear from Horace is when the van's loudspeaker barks, "Pick up the pace, or I'll keep you out all night with 2 demerits each." We're often the recipients of cruel remarks shouted as drivers speed by. "You got what you deserve, losers." What did I deserve, I wonder? I'm angry that life dealt me a bad hand. Quote, "I look inside myself and see my heart is black." Unquote. The trash we pick up along the highway symbolizes lives gone haywire. Most of it is cans, bottles, fast food packaging, and condoms. But today, we found a weathered photo album and a baby doll. The photo album depicted a happy family. I envied and wondered what had befallen them. I spied a used hypodermic needle, which reminded me of my mom, who died of a heroin overdose while I was in prison. The U.S. attorney was a kind woman nearing retirement. She took pity on me and recommended to the judge I receive the minimum 5-year sentence. The judge told me I'd be young enough to begin a normal life after prison. Guys like me couldn't live a normal life because we never had one to begin with. After sentencing, the U.S. attorney approached me saying, "Timmy, don't let the past dictate your future." Drivers routinely throw garbage at us. Lopez was hit by a full diaper, and Jackson was hit in the head by a vanilla milkshake. The humiliation from the thrown garbage served to motivate the crew to finish before dark and get home to forget about the day. Jackson whispered, "Timmy, come check this out." The crew was standing above a smelly trash bag. It wasn't uncommon to find decaying pets, but as we examined the bag, it split open, revealing a stillborn baby girl. I ran to Deputy Horace to report the finding. He rolled down the window and I was engulfed by the cold air conditioning. He said, "Bury it and forget you ever saw it. I don't want the paperwork, and you don't want the demerits." Something snapped in me. My childhood and job was like moving through the stages of purgatory. And the final stage before entering hell was finding a baby in a trash bag with orders to bury it. I noticed two cars racing each other. One of them split off into the adjoining lane, cutting off a semi-truck trailer, which clipped the racing car, sending it across the highway, slammed by oncoming traffic. The semi-truck trailer was out of control and heading directly toward us. It was my opportunity to end my misery, as the semi would kill us all. My finger quivered on the trigger of the warning horn. Deputy Horace didn't hear the warning horn, and the van was crushed into a metal ball and sent rolling onto the highway, leaving behind a trail of blood. Traffic came to a sudden halt. A chorus of horns from frustrated drivers is drowning out the sirens of rescue vehicles approaching the carnage. The people racing by us day after day with contempt, pity, or sadistic pleasure for our plight were now glued to their cell phones and possibly confronting their own mortality and meaningless lives. We discarded our orange vests, wandering down the highway towards a fate unknown, but united in the belief that our pasts wouldn't dictate our futures. From a distance, I could hear the Stones lyrics still playing inside the crushed van. Quote, "I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes." Unquote. Thank you for joining me for this installment of Story Minutes. As usual, until we meet again, I hope your personal story is a bestseller. Goodbye.